Top 10 Laptops of 2020. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tech City. On this episode, we will be going over the top 10 laptops of 2020. Make sure to stay till the end of this video to find out what these laptops are. If you're new to this channel, or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. We live in a world where smartphones are ubiquitous, tablets are commonplace, and even smartwatches are a thing that people talk about on the regular. But throughout all of these advances, the humble laptop has persevered, and for good reason. When it comes time to work, whether that's editing photos, writing a lot of emails, composing documents, or staying in touch with colleagues and family, laptops are necessary. Finding the best laptop is more essential than ever, especially now that many of us are working and learning from home. A great laptop will allow you to juggle a myriad of work and school tasks, while remaining portable and long-lasting enough to let you stay productive on the go. Plus, there's never been more variety when shopping for the best laptops. With so many options to choose from, finding the right laptop can be daunting. So, here are the top 10 laptops of 2020. 10. Dell XPS 15, 2020. This is a great laptop for video editing. You can configure the XPS 15 with up to an 8-core Core i7 processor, NVIDIA's GTX 1650 Ti graphics, and a 3840 by 2400 touchscreen. Those specs are overkill for most people, but they're ideal for anyone who needs to edit video. It is also one of the best laptops for college. It is gorgeous with immersive display. It has great overall performance and comfortable keyboard and touchpad. And while physical changes are great, this top-rated laptop's interior is just as exciting. Armed with a 10th gen processor and discrete NVIDIA GeForce GPU, the Dell XPS 15 is a serious force to be reckoned. It lasted over 8 hours on our battery test, which is good for a 4K laptop. If you want a powerhouse with a gorgeous display, excellent audio, and a host of other premium features, the Dell XPS 15 is the absolute way to go. 9. HP Elite Dragonfly 2020. If you're a business professional and money is no object for you or your company, you can't do better than the HP Elite Dragonfly. The 2020 model is the first Dragonfly that features HP's super secure SureView Reflect technology, which tints the screen so that snoops can't see what you're doing while you're working in public. When it's not tinted, the display gets quite bright and has great viewing angles. The new Dragonfly is also the first laptop to include a built-in tile tracker. That means if you lose the device, you can use the Tile smartphone app to set off an alarm or locate it anywhere in the world using Tile's crowd-finding network. It has some of the best battery life of any laptop on the market, a sleek and stunning 2-in-1 design, and an exceptional keyboard. The Dragonfly is pricey, but if you're looking for the best of the best, it's the unambiguous winner. 8. Acer Swift 3, 2020, AMD Ryzen 7 4700U. The AMD version of the Acer Swift 3 is really the little laptop that could. Armed with an AMD Ryzen 7 4700U processor and Radeon graphics, the Swift 3 is taking on the likes of the MacBook Pro 13 and the XPS 13 with aplomb. And it's doing that for less than $700. It has Herculean performance, is a beastly multitasker with dim display. And, if you're curious, it smoked its Intel-powered counterpart as well. The laptop served up surprising power on our benchmarks, including overall and graphics performance. Plus, it has staying power with over 11 hours of battery life. And it's got premium good looks and a rather comfortable keyboard. The laptop does have one issue, however, its display, which isn't as bright as we would like. With the Herculean processor that whizzes past all its competitors, the Acer Swift 3 certainly earned its spot on this list. 7. Dell G5 15SE. This laptop rewrote the rules of gaming laptops with its debut in the Zephyrus G14, but it's made a splash in the budget gaming range as well with the G5 15SE. This laptop ran every popular title we threw at it, very playable frame rates, and the games look great on our model's 144Hz FreeSync screen. The Radeon RX 5600M GPU gets a boost from AMD's Smart Shift feature, which pushes power between the CPU and GPU depending on where it's needed. For times when you're not gaming, the G5 also makes a good daily driver. And there's a better port selection than we generally expect to see at this price point, including an SD card reader, an audio jack, 2 USB 2.0 Type-A, a mini display port, HDMI 2.0, a USB 3.2 Gen 1, an Ethernet, and a USB-C with DisplayPort. Ultimately, the G15 delivers outstanding performance for its price and is the budget gaming rig to beat. 6. HP Spectre X360-13, late 2019. HP outdid itself on its latest ultra-portable premium 2-in-1. At first glance, it might seem like little more than a processor update. It's running on a great 10th gen Intel CPU. The latest X360 is significantly smaller than its predecessor without sacrificing usability. New features like an instant mic mute button join other privacy and security features like an IR camera and fingerprint reader, and switch to disable its webcam. Plus, it's available with 4G LTE wireless, so you can get your work done wherever and whenever you want. HP updated the trackpad drivers it uses in the latest model to Microsoft's Precision set, and the experience is improved over the older versions to the point where it's no longer an issue. The X360's trackpad is now right up there with the best Windows trackpad options in terms of scrolling, multi-finger gestures, and palm rejection. 5. Lenovo Chromebook Duet. At first glance, the Lenovo Chromebook Duet looks like an innocuous journal, but open it up and it's a small laptop with a colorful 10.1-inch display. But this device's transformative capability isn't its only alluring feature. The Lenovo Chromebook Duet lasted almost 13 hours on our battery test, which beats the 10-hour average runtime for Chromebooks. Price is another big selling point of the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. With the Chromebook Duet, you get the colorful display and solid performance. It's so small, travelers can prop it up on the airplane tray table and get some light work done. Overall, we recommend the Duet for kids who want an attractive 2-in-1 for light gaming, YouTube, Netflix, and web browsing. Best of all, it's hundreds of dollars cheaper than a similarly specified Windows 10 laptop. It's a great starter system for kids and secondary device for more advanced users. 4. MacBook Air 2020. The MacBook Air does have a few other significant weaknesses. The primary one is battery life. We got about 5 hours using a workflow of Chrome, Slack, Zoom, and Lightroom with the screen on maximum brightness. MacBook Air 2020 packs the improved Magic Keyboard, which replaces the battery switch with a scissor-style mechanism that allows for much more comfortable typing. Apple also upgraded the Air to 10th gen Intel Core processors. It's a Y series chip, but approved enough for everyday use and basic multitasking. Apple doubled the default MacBook Air storage from a 128GB SSD to a 256GB drive, which is still offering blazing fast read speeds. The MacBook Air also packs plenty of endurance with all-day battery life. Add in Apple's fairly bright and colorful Retina display and surprisingly strong speakers, and you have the best laptop for most Apple fans. 3. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. The Zephyrus G14 is an astonishingly powerful gaming laptop for a low price. It pairs AMD's new Ryzen 9 4900HS with an NVIDIA RTX 2060 Max-Q GPU and a 120Hz display, and it can run demanding games at their highest settings without a problem. It's also quite light for such a powerful laptop, weighing just over 3.5 pounds. Its battery life is also impressive for a gaming rig. But you don't need to be a gamer to appreciate the Zephyrus G14. It's also a great notebook for business and everyday multitasking, with a unique retro design. Plus, the keyboard and touchpad are exceptional and quiet enough not to bother office mates. All of that power is packed into a gorgeous 14-inch chassis that's among one of the thinnest and lightest in the gaming laptop space, making the ROG Zephyrus G14 an excellent pick for those who want a true portable gaming powerhouse that can last all day. 2. MacBook Pro 16-inch 2019. The 16-inch MacBook Pro is the best Apple laptop for power users. Apple dealt with the biggest complaints that people have historically had about MacBook Pros, and if you can stomach the price, there's not a lot else to complain about. Most importantly, the keyboard is good again. The keys have a full millimeter of travel, and while the typing experience isn't exceptional, it's a world away from the maligned butterfly keyboard of MacBooks past. This MacBook also features the best sound you'll find on a laptop. Apple has crammed 3 speakers into each side, including 2 woofers. The result is balanced audio with audible bass and great stereo separation. For those who need a laptop that can crank through editing video, working with multiple audio tracks, or processing large batches of photos, the 16-inch MacBook Pro is the king of the hill. 1. Dell XPS 13 2020. If you're looking for a laptop that does just about everything right, we recommend Dell's latest XPS 13. It features a sturdy build, 10th gen Intel processors with powerful integrated graphics, and a nearly bezel-free 1610 panel. The display is what you'll likely notice first. It has a 91.5% screen-to-body ratio with a bottom bezel of just 4.6 millimeters. You can configure the XPS with a 1920 by 1200 pixel or 4K display, but the lower resolution model should be adequate for anyone who's not doing creative work. It's hard to improve upon near perfection, and it's so good that the XPS 13 won the inaugural Tom's Guide Award for Best Laptop. The laptop's Infinity Edge display now sports a screen-to-body ratio of 91.5%, with virtually no bezel to get in the way of your favorite movies and TV shows. If you're looking for the total package, the Dell XPS 13 is the laptop for you. Have you already made the decision on which laptop to buy next? Hey, don't forget to comment below what you would like to see next time on Tech City. That is all for the top 10 laptops of 2020. See you in the next video.